and I got my foot in it. I would love for you guys and girls to become active citizens. Y'all already know how to do that. Shout out to everybody because this is a worldwide movement. And cooking is a worldwide language. I don't care what country you're from. We all speak food. So make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit the bell with all so you can notify when we drop fruitful and nutritious content. Make sure you give the video a like, share, all that good stuff. I give everybody a couple minutes to get up in here like we always do with the Alert Zone TV and like we do here. Make sure you subscribe to the Alert Zone TV also. That's our other channel. I'm on Instagram at Alert Zone TV and TikTok. I'm not even sure what my TikTok handle is right now. But I just got a TikTok. I uploaded a couple pictures or what have you up there. I wanted to get TikTok to do some Second Amendment gun content. It wouldn't let me upload that kind of stuff, so I guess I gotta figure out how that works. But with that being said, I give everybody a couple minutes to get in here, and we'll do what we do, like we do on the other channel at the 5 minutes start. We'll get into the meat and potatoes of it. So, it's 10 o'clock Central Standard Time. I just hope everybody's doing good. I give y'all a couple minutes to get up in here. Then we'll get this going, definitely. Make sure you hit the likes button. And just shout out to everybody that follows the channel. We growing. We got a lot of stuff working. Y'all stick with me. Hang around. Also, if you're a cook, you make pot sets, you make condiments, stuff like that, and you want to have that stuff showcased on the program, let me know. Hit me in the comment section. I'll get with you, and we can arrange that. You all gonna see me, like I said, make a lot of different foods with a lot of different brands. This is the practical cooking channel. This is not one of them channels where every video you see, I'm gonna be cooking a ribeye, steak, and potatoes. I ain't gonna do that. Not that there's people that don't eat like that. This channel is just more practical. You'll see that from time to time in my own little way. So give everybody a couple minutes to get up in here and we'll get started. So hope you guys and girls being safe everywhere you go. Also, shout out to Pause and Play Nola. That's my brother. From another mother, as we say, but that's my brother. Make sure y'all go and check him out. Shout out to you, brother. Eyes and Ears Tactical, because he be getting down on the grill. And just other people that get down in the kitchen. So what we're going to do tonight, we got 13 people in here. We should have 13 likes already. Make sure you hit the likes button as you come in. And make sure you sub to the channel. Make sure you watch everything that we post. So I'll give everybody a couple minutes to get up in here. Like I said, you guys and girls can see a lot here. We're going to do a lot on this channel. This is a channel I get to do a little bit more talking. I'm a little bit more free to talk about certain things here. And we're going to do some, I'm going to make a list. We're going to do a bunch of New Orleans Chronicles on here. If you follow me on Instagram, you seen them little 2 and 3 minute. What's going on, lady? How you doing? I appreciate you for dropping through. If you see me on Instagram, you done seen them little shorts of me cooking and what have you. Or those shorts of 3 minute videos of me doing New Orleans Chronicles. I want to do it more. All right, we got Japan in the building. Japan. By the way, I see that Japanese flag. My daughter is crazy about anime. My daughter loves all that Japanese stuff. She be trying to talk Japanese to me. I don't be understanding that. Tell you what, the Japanese make some damn good video games and cartoons. I give them that. And I ain't talking about anime. I'm talking about Thundercats and all like that. So, definitely. All right, everybody. So we're at the 5 minute mark. Let's go ahead and get started. So tonight I got me some uh Hy-Vee brand chicken thighs here. Hy-Vee is a grocery store that we have up here in Iowa. And it's kind of regional up here. And tomorrow I'm gonna smoke this, right? I'm gonna smoke these thighs, and I'm gonna make some sides with it, but you're not gonna see the sides until tomorrow. So I was gonna do it earlier today, and then we decided to go with something else for dinner, and I didn't film it. So I decided I'm gonna go ahead and do this, and we'll just live stream and we'll just kind of chop it up, just have some conversations for you guys and you girls. Make sure you hit the likes button. So when I was working at JBS, goodness knows I still haven't got the name of the seasoning. I kind of got an idea what it is, but this seasoning right here, this stuff is really, really, really good, man. So we're gonna season the chicken with that. And okay, so you guys and girls know the channel is still in its infancy. So I don't want y'all to kill me because you don't get to see certain things. So this is the first thing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put the seasoning over here so you guys and girls can see. I'm gonna wash my hands in front of y'all. So I know a lot of times people want to see cleanliness. I did manage to clean everything up. You know, I try and keep it clean over here before I go live. So I got my pan. I took it out the fridge, but let me go ahead, run a little water in. Run a little water in it so it's clean. Let's see how good you got. Okay, that helps a little bit better. Y'all bear with me with this lighting. So I got this. I'm gonna take my butter and just make a little small base right here. I mean coat. Small coat, I'm sorry. So why I'm making this small coat is when I put this in tomorrow, I don't want it to stick. So, and then when that melts, that little coat, I don't know how good you guys and girls can see that little coat up in there. When that little coat melts tomorrow, all the seasoning and the fat that drips off out of this is going to turn into a juice and it give you flavor. So when you turn it on, that's how you remoist your chicken. So I got that. I'm going to take my chicken. Let me get my knife because I already washed my knife. I'm going to take this. Cut that open like that there. Make sure you hit the likes button as you come in. We definitely appreciate that. And I'm going to run this right quick. Y'all give me just a minute. The channel is still in its infancy now. So just bear with me. So I'm going to wash my chicken off right quick. Alright. Right quick. Got my chicken washed off. And I got my knife just in case I need it. And definitely appreciate you guys and girls that's catching me live. Make sure you hit the likes button as you come in. Also, let me get paper towel over here. Sorry, you guys and girls. Thanks for bearing with me. All right. So, you guys and girls, I got my chicken right here. And I got my chicken right here. And I got my seasoning. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn this long ways. I'm gonna grab this plate right here out the dish rack. So you guys and girls know it's clean because it's white. I just washed it so you guys and girls can see that. And I'm gonna take me some of this seasoning right here. And just put a little bit on the bottom of the plate so you guys and girls can see. And so I don't have to keep reaching over, I'm gonna put my pan right here. I move everything down a little bit. There we go. Sometimes when you're cooking, you just got to be shuffling stuff around. This is the good part of cooking. And I'm going to take my chicken, one piece at a time. Put it in so y'all guys and girls can see it. You lay it flat, turn it over, lay it on the back like that. Now you got your parts where it's missed, so you just take that, you rub that in. One thing about this, the way I'm showing you how to do this, if you guys and girls follow these little simple recipes, these simple little things like the skin, that you guys and girls can see. So what you do, you throw your little bit of seasoning. You don't want to over season it, and I'm gonna tell you why. When you cook this, all this gonna turn into juice. Now, that's one good breaded piece there. Seasoned piece. Put that in the skillet. The pan. Just grab your next one. Same routine. Same soup, just reheated. That's all it is. That's all it is. Season that up. One thing when you do it like this, eventually your seasoning gonna start balling up, turning into little balls like that in my hand right there. And all you do when you put it on there is you can break it down, or you can just leave it. It's all gonna work its way off of here. Boom. There you go. There you go. Even if you miss a few parts when you seasoning this stuff, even if you miss a few parts, when you cook it, you're gonna get it all back. Some people think, there you go. Boom, you put that in the pan. So I'm getting low. So I'm gonna grab me, take your plate to you. You wanna try not to make too much of a mess. Sometimes cooking can get messy, especially when you're seasoning stuff that's not seasoned. You just take your next piece, you lay it on there like that, turn it over. Just like that. Pat that on in. You pat that on in. So this is a worldwide movement, like I said, man. Everybody in the world can feel food. Being a New Orleanian, you guys and girls know that. We love to cook down there. You just take your next one. And yeah, man, I love to do this, man. Sometimes, man, when you get depressed, you just get bored, you just like to show your skills off, man. Like I said, I ain't never gonna tell you that I'm a gourmet chef, because I'm not. I have worked in restaurants. I have had people tip me because of how good the food was that I made for them. That's it. You just take this and boom, sit that in your pan. What's gonna wind up happening? Now you see how my hands getting real wet, stuff like that from the seasoning. Go over here. Boom. Wash it off right quick. So I got my clean water right here next to me. My soapy water. I'll wash my hands in that. Sanitize that. You guys and girls see I'm back. And like I said, sometimes you see people, they'll do this stuff. They'll have gloves on. And shout out to them. Most of the time, when I'm cooking, I'm always thinking about the average person. It's like on my other channel. I think about the average person. So, because I think about the average person is not going to go get gloves every time they cook. I know this is for entertainment purposes or educational purposes, Everybody got their way of doing things. I just like to be a little bit more practical. So, boom, you just do that like so. So I got 3 pieces left. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn this piece. I'm gonna make some room. So the one thing about it, they can all touch each other because they're gonna be in the pan, and you'll still be able to get what it is you want. Because what you'll do when I put this in tomorrow, the reason I decided to do this tonight is that way I don't have you guys and girls on here for 3-4 hours following me. Although there's gonna be some times we're gonna do some marathons and things like this where like you guys and girls might see me get on for a couple hours. I'll let y'all know ahead of time. Like if it's gonna be a really long stream. There we go. Just like that. Just like that. You sit that in there. Take the next one. Now the good thing about cooking at home is if you got seasoning that then rocked up like that, you can put it on your food when you're cooking at home. Or you and your family or you and your friends or whoever, if you're just cooking for yourself, you don't have to worry about that. In a restaurant, we would sift through this because you guys and girls gonna hear me repeat some things on this channel, and it's just to get it in your mind. So when you go out, you know what to look for when you go out to restaurants. Most of food is about presentation. Most people won't eat something because of what it look like, more than it's not an actual good product. So since I'm at the end, I got one more piece. I'm gonna go ahead on and throw me a little bit down there. Now, believe it or not, it's not as seasoned as much as it look, cause it's the skin. I'm gonna tell you something. When you making chicken, if you make that skin right, man, your chicken gonna come out good. Boom. That's it. So you guys and girls can see my hands is pretty gooky, so I'm gonna clean that off right quick. So I got this thing when I make my dishwater. I like to put my hands in, run off whatever I'm going to run off before I put my hands in the soapy water. That way I don't mess my soap up too quick. So now we got that done. I'm going to take this out of the way. And this is my dirty napkin, so I'm going to do this. I'm going to take my sponge right quick. Just wipe all this mess off of here. Make sure you sub to the channel. Make sure you give me a like. Share this wherever you live. If you live in another country, I see we got somebody from Japan. Japan! In the house. Share this with people where you live, man. Food is a universal language. Straight up. It's one thing we can come together on most of the time. Especially when it's done right. I'll wash this board off right quick. Boom. There you go. Take this plate. And in my sink, I do have drains to catch stuff that don't need to be going in there. Put that in my dishwasher. I didn't use this knife, but I had it out. And it was on this cutting board, so wash that off, sterilize that right quick. Let me get me a napkin. There you have it, ladies and gents. So, this is my chicken. It's the way it's seasoned up already. You guys and girls can see it's seasoned. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces. I'm gonna take me some aluminum. Like I said, we're gonna do this tomorrow. Take me some aluminum. Like so. Cause I'm leaving it in the fridge overnight. So this is another way, like if you're gonna do any kind of grilling, any kind of cooking, like you're gonna make meat and you want that stuff to come out really, really, really great. You got time the night before. Make sure it's covered all the way up so you don't dry it in the fridge. But what this gonna do is it's gonna let that flavor set in. So tomorrow, when I get ready to cook this, I'm gonna preheat the smoker tomorrow. Tomorrow in the afternoon, it'll be probably around maybe 4 o'clock or so, Central Standard Time. We'll do that, and then we'll do the trimmings that's gonna go with it. And what I'll do is I'll live stream. So I'll preheat the smoker. So tomorrow's live stream is gonna probably be about maybe 2 or 3 hours. I would love you guys and girls to join me. I try my best to keep up with the comments as it's going. If I don't see your comment right away, forgive me. I'm not ignoring you. It's cooking. It takes a little bit of time. And oh, by the way, shout out to Masterbuilt. I love that smoker that I have. It's an electric smoker. Like I said, I didn't think I was going to like it because it's electric. But shout out to Masterbuilt for my smoker, man. I was looking at something the other day. As the channel grow, when we start making some revenue on this channel, I got another smoker I'm going to get. And we'll probably start having kind of like taste tests. Maybe we'll do something like that while cooking. Just have strangers come by or whatever and do a taste test so they can give you guys and girls the honest opinion on the recipes or what can and need to be changed or what have you. Like I said, I'm not a gourmet chef. I never pretend to be a gourmet chef. I know I can get on, and throughout the years, a lot of people found out I can get on better than they thought I could. Only because, with the exception of the grill, most of the times coming up at the family gatherings, I didn't cook. I didn't have to cook, although I was watching. There's a couple things I don't know how to cook, but I'm going to learn. We're going to learn together on this journey. But yeah, man, and ladies and gents, so this is covered up. This going to go in the fridge when I get finished streaming. I'll get up, like I said, tomorrow. And I don't know if I'm going to see if I can find me a urn. You guys and girls will see how I set my smoke up tomorrow. Because I'll do maybe a 2 or 3 minute video of me getting the smoker going. And I'm going to upload that to the shorts on this channel. And then we'll come and we'll do the live stream together so you guys and girls can see kind of how that go. Or what I'll do is, this makes a little bit better sense. I'll do a short video, maybe less than 3 minutes, of me getting the smoker set up, me getting the smoker going, and me putting this in. I got a couple errands I gotta run. I'll let that start smoking while I'm doing that. So when I come back and we go live, you guys don't have to be on here 2 or 3 hours waiting for me to get through it. You'll see the starting process, and throughout the cooking process, you guys and girls will see me go out there. Like I said, another thing about aluminum, well, I'll talk to you guys and girls about the smoker tomorrow. And you guys and girls just get to see what I'm going to put with it and how I'm going to do it. So that's definitely going to be a really good live stream tomorrow. It'll be Friday. But yeah, like I said, man, I appreciate everybody for tuning in with me. And cooking is something, depending on what you're going to cook, it takes time. But one thing about when you putting anything in the oven, you're going to slow cook it, you can put it on and you can go do multiple things. So when you come back, you don't have to always stand over it. Now, when you're making a steak or something like that, you got to stand over that. But when you using the oven, a grill, or what have you, you can do what you need to do and get other stuff knocked out. So that's what I'm going to do tomorrow. Also, I do have a head camera. I'm still learning how to work it. and get the vision on it straight. But you guys and girls are gonna see. I'm still learning. A kind of a close-up view of me doing it. I want to give you guys and girls some close-ups of me working the grill and stuff like that. So from time to time, you'll see me. I don't know if I'll live stream on it until I figure out how to live stream. But you'll see some pre-recorded videos that may be like up close POV where you'll just see my hands and you'll hear me talk or whatever, so you can actually see what I'm doing. I know this is a little bit different than cooking channels y'all used to. My kitchen is not designed like a lot of these cooking channels that have islands and stuff in it. Y'all used to dealing with people that have islands in their kitchen, so it looks a little bit different. But yeah, like I said, I got this seasoning here from JBS. As you guys and girls can see. So you see how that is hard right there? In a restaurant, I would sift all this. You sift all this, then you smash it down. You just make sure it's dry, and it'll powder back up. You just throw it on back in there. Usually at a restaurant, they make you throw it away if you sift it, because it's for a whole bunch of people that's outside of your home consumption. But at home, you can do things a little bit different than you can at a restaurant. You know what I mean? So like I said, I cook bare hand. Unless it's something really, really, really messy that'll dye my hand colors for days, I just don't put gloves on when I'm cooking most of the time, just because that's not practical, you know. And like I said, I know that shout out to the people that do that just for me. This is just a practical channel. And so, yeah, man. And just cooking, like cooking off-brand stuff, or what's considered off-brand. If you season it right, some of this stuff you can make taste like pretty good. Now, when it comes to smoked sausage and stuff like that, meats that's already smoked already have a taste to it. There ain't much you can do to change that taste unless you put it in some kind of sauce and simmer it or what have you and let that penetrate through. But for the most part, smoked sausage already have a flavor. You don't do nothing with smoked sausage but warm it up. Now, I know we might say, oh, well, we're going to fry it, but it's already smoked, so it has its flavor. And a lot of these smoked sausages have a distinct flavor. Like D&D smoked sausage, me being from New Orleans, that's the truth right there. I love some D&D. So you guys and girls going to see D&D on the channel. You'll see a lot of good stuff, like I say, going forward. There was this barbecue sauce company called Big Daddy's from Des Moines, Iowa. They closed down. I was going to call them and ask them about maybe touring a facility or something, because they made some really good barbecue sauce, man. I don't know what happened, why they had to shutter their doors, but they made some really good barbecue sauce. I mean, to the point where if I had a real large gathering at the house, I would use like Kraft or the Hy-Vee brand or that Sweet Baby Ray's. But that Big Daddy's, it was just exclusively for those of us who lived at the house, or when my children come by and visit or what have you, my oldest children. But it was specifically exclusive for the house because it was kind of a little bit more expensive, but it was really, really good, man. And then a couple times I caught a good sale and I bought multiple bottles of that Big Daddy's, man. And my goodness, it has a distinct taste to it, man. It just makes a distinct flavor to the sauce that's on your meat. And if your meat is cooked right, you put that sauce on there, my goodness, man. You eat like that, you be 900 pounds. Now, one thing I don't think I plan on doing on this channel is blending, just because it's so loud. You know, you'll see me, because like I said, we got some stuff coming up. You guys and girls will see me with some stuff that I'll say it was blended. I just rather not turn that loud blender on while I'm live streaming, man, because it is really loud. We got one of those Vitamax, like real big, like professional type commercial almost type blenders. It's really good, and so you guys and girls will see stuff that we blend there, and you know, like I said, it just we definitely gonna take it there. And make sure you like and subscribe, definitely. This is just like I said, it's just a chopping it up. You guys and girls got to see me season this right quick. You'll see some more cooking tomorrow, and we have conversations. Sometime I'm gonna live stream some of this stuff. Sometime I'm gonna just pre-record it. Make sure the community tab. Make sure when you go every day, every other day, you check in the community tab, because sometime if you don't scroll through your home screen on YouTube, you won't see my post. And my post is usually, if you read the title, it'll tell you when we're going to live stream. I'm not going to always tell you guys and girls when I'm going to cook, so y'all can come on over. Sometimes I'll give you a head up. We're going to make this, and that, And, excuse me, I try and give a early enough head start where everybody got an idea. I know, excuse me. Sorry about that. I know it's late. It's about 10:30 Central Standard Time. I'm going to try not to do these live streams too late over here. I like to try and do them around time between 5 and 7 Central Standard Time. If I'm going to be cooking dinner, I like to be going. Or let's just say I have a day that, like I said, I'm going to be on the grill, or I'm going to pull that fry out a whole lot this year. Because I'm definitely going to get some fishing done. I got a fryer and stuff like that. You guys and girls might see me pull all that out, and you saw my video of cooking outside of some of the stuff I'm going to use, so you might see me pull that stuff out and get to work on it. I got to set my yard up where the last time we had the grill on the other day, and some flies showed up. So I want to make sure that I got it outside ready for that. I used to have a bug zapper, and I got to get a couple more, because them bug zappers do work good, especially overnight, because we kill so many mosquitoes back there that when we out there in the daytime, basically there ain't much of nothing out there, because we just spent all night killing mosquitoes and flies, and that helps. It helps a lot. So yeah, man. So how about y'all? Where y'all checking in from? Anybody else in the chat room that's checking in from another country, another city, another state? Where you checking in from? I seen Japan is in the house. Like E Honda, Japan. Ryu from Street Fighter. Yeah, so yeah, I'm excited about doing a lot of this cooking, man. Like I said, y'all guys and girls gonna be surprised. And another thing I'll do sometime, I'll take a video of where we grocery shop at. Yep. I might even take y'all to where I used to cook at up in. I'll talk to them tomorrow. I'm gonna see if I can get them to sponsor me, or if I kind of do a showcase of their store, what have you. I like to have permission. This day and age, everybody looking to sue you about everything. So, but yeah, this gonna be really good tomorrow, man. It's gonna be smoked. One thing about me, of all the things that I cook, meat is the thing that I cook the slowest, because I have a philosophy that I'm gonna stick with on this channel because it works for me. I like to take my time when I'm cooking meat, because I like the meat to be cooked all the way through. Sometimes people turn meat up on a high fire, a high temperature, and they don't understand it ruins the meat because it cooks faster than it should. If you cooking outside, especially in the summertime, believe it or not, you don't need as much charcoal in your smoker, because of, I did refrigeration and all that one time. So the ambient temperature outside is already warm. So you putting that fire on is gonna make that temperature rise higher quicker. So you can put less coal in there. And like I showed you guys and girls, you can put it to one side and you can just let that stuff roll. It'll hold the heat. It'll smoke it. Throw your wood chips up in there. You let it smoke slow. So that way when you take it off, it's cooked on the outside and the inside. Especially with chicken. There ain't nothing worse. People critique, and people, when they be taking your chicken apart, they looking at the joints to see if they see blood. If they take a bite into that chicken, they want to see if they see blood or whatever else it is you made for them. So if you slow cook it, especially like in my electric smoker, the temperature only go up to 275, which is great for me. In the wintertime, it struggles to keep up. Because here in Iowa, man, in the wintertime, it's really cold. So if it's one of them days where it's 10 degrees, 20 degrees outside, and I decide I want to smoke something, it's going to work. So I'm going to have to put extra time on it, and I'm going to have to start earlier than normal. Now, when it's warm like it was today, you put it at 275, you warm up your smoker, but you can cut back on the temperature a little bit because it's so warm outside, and it'll still cook your meat all the way through and it won't burn it. And that's the one thing. There's a difference between caramelizing the seasoning and actually burning the food. Because the caramelized flavor, you can still taste the flavor of whatever season it is. It's just look darker than normal. Now, when you burn it, because you cooked it too fast and it got too hot, when you burn it, it's going to have a burnt taste to it. And you definitely don't want that. You know what I mean? And like I said, cooking is one of them things like a haircut. You mess up a haircut, man, somebody probably won't ever let you cut their hair again. Cooking is one of them things, man. You mess it up to the point, I mean, like, let's just say it's something the person just don't eat. Like, let's say you make them a Alfredo with chicken, some broccoli, a baked potato, and some toast, some bread, and they don't like it. Well, you don't want them to like it because they don't like the way you don't want them to not like it because it tastes nasty. Maybe it's just something they don't care for. But if it's flavored right, they might say, hey, I don't care for this or that, but it was good. So you always want that, like I said. And especially with chicken, man. And especially when it comes to black folk. When you fuck up black folk food, man, for the most part, we don't really want to come back. So you don't want to do that. And, like I said, it's just this channel, the way I cook, is what works for me. It's what works for me. Excuse me, that went down the wrong pipe. Wash my hands because I touched my lips. Don't need nobody dinging me for that, and that's not sanitary, but yeah, I thought that I would do this live. Like I said, if you want to advertise here, product reviews or what have you, hit me in the comment section. Get on this train before it pull out the station. So when this train get on the track and it turns into one of them high-speed trains, it's going to be hard to catch that train because it ain't going to stop at too many stations after that. So get up on it now. This is a diamond that already came out the rough. We just polishing it up. We getting it together over here. So like I said, tomorrow I'm going to post a short, maybe 2-3 minute video of me getting my smoker together and getting it ready and putting this in. And then I'll come back later and we'll continue live, and you guys and girls will see me do some stuff a little bit different than everybody. Like I said, I like to do the cooking techniques that work for me and things that make my food come out good. Because sometimes I see other people do it and I imitate it and I can't get it right for whatever reason. So I have to put my own spin on it so it can come out just as good or better than a 5-star restaurant. Like I said, 5-star restaurant is not always about what you eat, but it's how it's prepared. So some people can go to a restaurant and pay $100 for a plate and not like the food. Not because it wasn't expensive enough, but because it wasn't cooked right. Sometimes you can go to Denny's, and if it's cooked right, shit, you'll like it. You know what I mean? So it just depends. And cooking is one of them things that it's something you got to pay attention when you start doing it. You got to keep your eye on everything that's going on. So, oh yeah, I got an apple here. That's good. I'm gonna need that for tomorrow. And like I said, we'll prep up. We'll prep up tomorrow. And yeah, that'll be that. So, been on here more than 30 minutes. I just wanted to do this live stream and let everybody know that the Unk and I got my foot in it. We here. We ain't going nowhere. We in our infancy, but this channel is gonna grow. This is a worldwide movement, and food is the universal language around the world. If people can't speak nothing, they can speak food. That's one thing we got in common, no matter where you live at on this planet. If you're in a foreign country, hit me in the comment section. Let me know what country you're watching from. If you're in another state besides Iowa, let me know. Oh, okay, we got Mr. 57 in here. Oh, okay, yeah, man. You'll probably have to catch the replay, man, when you get a chance. I'm just about done. Tomorrow, as a matter of fact, tomorrow we're gonna start live streaming probably around 5 o'clock. I'm gonna set the stream for 5 o'clock tomorrow afternoon on this channel. I'm gonna post it in the community tab. And I know since it's a small channel, if you don't go look for the community announcements, you're not gonna know. And sometimes, YouTube don't give notifications right away. So I'll post it ahead of time. As a matter of fact, when I'm done live streaming, I'm gonna post tonight. I'm gonna load it and post it on the community tab, so it give y'all a chance to catch up with it. And then tomorrow, for those of you who just getting in here, I'm gonna do like a 2 or 3 minute short of me starting my smoke up tomorrow. And about an hour or so, hour and a half later, I'm gonna come back and we're gonna live stream the rest of that meal, because I'm still learning how to deal with all this different, we're recording the different angles and what have you like that. Like I said, I got a head camera and some other stuff that I was gifted. I still want to learn how to work it and how to get it right. Yeah, like I said, we don't have an island in our kitchen. We got an old style kitchen because we have an old style house. Y'all used to having people with islands, so when they cook on the island, the camera's in front of them and it's the island. Well, I don't have an island here. I'm gonna do it the best way that I can do it, and it's the content that you're more worried about than the setup at this point. So definitely, that's how we're gonna do that, and I'm gonna let everybody get out of here. Hit me in the comment section. Make sure you like. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and what have you. We're gonna have merch coming later this year. Eventually, I'm gonna get it where you guys and girls can come up and talk and what have you. Like I said, we in our infancy, but this channel is already loading up at the train station. Once it take off and it get on the track, this is not gonna be a slow moving steam train. This is gonna be one of them high speed rail type deals over here. So, with that in mind, everybody, hit me in the comment section. Let me know what you think about what you just saw, and make sure you don't miss us tomorrow. Like I said, you're gonna have a short around maybe 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, maybe 3, somewhere in there. A short gonna pop up, and then about 5 o'clock Central Standard Time tomorrow, we are going to do the second half, and you guys and girls gonna see what we're gonna have for dinner tomorrow. So with that being said, I'm Uncle James, and I got my foot in it. We out.